Audio Jungle.
Hello and welcome to the ACAMS 18th Annual Anti-Money Laundering and Financial Crime Conference. Thanks for joining us from all over the country and even from all over the world. Over the next 2.5 days, we'll be addressing some of the topics that are just coming to the fore. Congress's plans for anti-money laundering and BSA reform, as well as a new emphasis out of Washington on tax evasion, with a look at the responsibility that may be placed on anti-financial crime professionals in identifying tax evaders. You'll also have a chance to think about your place in the anti-financial crime world and how you want to manage your career. You'll do that by not only talking with your colleagues about what's going on in the industry from their point of view, but also touching base with the leaders in the industry, and by attending the panels that will grapple with some of the great problems that are facing people who are trying to identify financial crime and root it out of the financial system.
It's a very exciting time to be in this space. When you look at some of the guidance as well as some comments from the regulators, it seems like for the first time in a long time there's a real appetite by everyone involved, the industry, regulators, and law enforcement to really look at the Bank Secrecy Act and see where we can get better.
Shutterstock Music.
Two main changes currently taking place in the anti-financial crime industry would be, one, the evolution of threats via cyber and e-commerce, and two, innovation, the use of technology. Things like advanced analytics as well as artificial intelligence are the main changes taking place in the anti-financial crime industry.
I think every institution should be looking at ways to meet the regulatory burden, better leveraging technology in order to make this for a more sustainable program. There are a number of challenges I think facing us in the AML industry, but if I had to name three, I'd say first and foremost, it really comes down to just the evolving nature of financial crime. Second, I think it's the pace at which regulatory change is coming. And then finally, just the confluence of fraud and AML in the same space.
The changes coming out of the evolution of threats and innovation is going to be big investments in technology. Criminals are currently using more sophisticated ways to stay undetected, and financial institutions need to respond to that through investments in technology.
Just the pace of new regulatory guidance and regulatory actions between virtual currency, international money laundering, all these things are very difficult to keep up with. And it's something that is incumbent upon all of us. I think it makes a lot of sense that we start viewing fraud and AML in the same lens.
The three challenges that I face in keeping up with the changing industry would be, one, just simply time management. We're being asked to do more with the same. Secondly, regulatory change management, especially in international setting, has been very active over the last couple of years. And thirdly, the ability to keep AML staff and staff that has the skill set and competencies to be able to bring the compliance program into the future through the use of technology.
The work you do as an anti-financial crime professional makes a huge difference. We're proud of the work that you do, and we're proud to be a part of supporting you as an anti-financial crime professional. So we hope you have a great conference, one that brings you together with colleagues and enhances the skills that you have in fighting financial crime. Because we know that what you do is important. It makes a difference in the lives of people who have been trafficked. It makes a difference in taking on the flows of funds to terrorist organizations. And we're very proud at ACAMS to be a part of that, to bring you not only this conference, but all of the publications and education that support you in your role of fighting financial crime.